review of my Oura Ring. I've had the Oura Ring for 15 months-ish. Got it December 2021, and I quite like it. I think it's been excellent in many respects. What do I like about the ring? I'm currently sick, but I would say that the ring has made it easier for me to be productive and to manage my energy levels. The ring does a couple different things. I would say it does three main things. It looks at your readiness, it looks at your sleep, and it looks at your activity, among other things. So the readiness score gives you an idea of how much energy you might have for the coming day, as it'll look over it'll look at your sleep score, and tell you what your heart rate variability is, your resting heart rate, uh, respiratory rate, and body temperature. Um, in regards to the sleep score, it looks at how much sleep time you had, the time in bed, your sleep efficiency, and your resting heart rate. When it comes to your activity score, it's gonna has like a little accelerometer thing, and it's gonna look at how many steps you took, and based on that, and in calculating some of the rest of the stuff that you have, how much activity you should be shooting for that day. All right, we're gonna look at a few other things here. So activity, we've got the different steps that one is taking per day. You can look at it on a day, week, or month average. I love being able to look at the different trends and draw a few conclusions based on the existing data. A lot of stuff you can do with this. You can start to figure out, you can make a lot of different assumptions. What do we got here? Resting heart rate, it's fun to look at. I'm currently sick, so it went up. You can look at it on a month basis and say, oh, well, I was doing this different, and therefore my heart rate went down at night. You got sleep staging, different versions. They're always making different updates on the app to improve performance. Heart rate variability, we know that's very, very important. Mine's currently down because I'm sick. All right, other things that we got. Body temperature. As you can see, it shows that I have a fever currently. Some people have reported that if they've gotten sick, they know via their Oura Ring before they knew, based on their existing symptoms. This is one of my favorite features. It shows your chronotype for your sleep schedule, and then you can make a determination of when you should be going to sleep and waking up. I've oftentimes found it challenging creating a strict bedtime routine. And one feature that I don't really use on my ring is the blood oxygen sensing. I found that it drained the battery on my ring pretty quickly, so I don't really use it. Trends. Trends is really nice. You can look at your bedtime, figure out on a week or a month average when you're going to sleep. And if you're a little sporadic of when you go to sleep, then you can start to narrow that down at what time on average you're going to sleep, and then shoot for that, which will improve your sleep regularity, which is very likely to improve your sleep quality, and therefore make it easier to continue to improve things on a running basis. All right, and another experimental feature that I've played around with a little bit is connecting the Oura Ring to Google Health, and in order to utilize this app that I like called Rise. Rise has a free trial, but it's also a subscription, and it looks at your sleep debt, and then it uses AI to calculate your energy levels. I could make a different video on this, but I've really liked this app. It's great. It gives you an idea of when you're going to be groggy, when you're going to be highly energetic, and you can use this to further plan out when to schedule things. So This is a really fun integration. I think there's a few things that the app could use in regards to improvements, but it's a fun integration. All in all, I can highly recommend the Oura Ring if you want to get a better idea of where you're currently at, and then also some of the factors that affect your daily routine, your sleep, your activity. You can make some correlations. They have a very nice dashboard online where you can look at different trends and map them together, as well as the features on the app. And you can get a better idea of, if you're uh, goal directed towards improving your fitness in specific ways, then you can use some of that data to get closer to that. So, um, the ring, I forget what it costs, but I would say it's worth it. It's made it easier for me to be productive, and I would say that the ring has given me a better idea of how to understand my own personal circadian rhythm, sleep rhythms, activity rhythms, and made it easier to chase goals. The way that I looked at it was if the ring made me 1% more productive, then it would pay for itself. And I think it met or exceeded that. And I love to talk about it. I love to suggest it to people. Highly recommend. If you have any questions or comments for the video, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll be very likely making some more videos about such topics like this and how to be a better version of yourself, whatever that means to you, whatever that means to me. And so feel free to hit the subscribe button if you feel inclined. I will do my best to deliver. Thanks for watching. All the best.